There's nothing like being in the ballpark, playing against Barry, where he hits the ball and you hear the crack of the bat.
He hits one deep, out of here!
And you hear all the haters stand up and cheer because they know they're witnessing something great. When he steps up, it's an event. It's no longer a baseball game. It's the rock stars on stage and everybody expects a show. I really can't say I've ever seen a sweeter swing. When I would struggle, I would sit there and just watch his tapes. I'm confident, I'm the best player ever. Barry being such a dominant force, being walked with the bases loaded because they were that afraid of him. This is Jimmy Rollins on a player breakdown, and I want to talk to y'all a little bit about Barry Lamar Bonds. Hands down, the sweetest swinging cat from the Bay Area. Barry Lamar Bonds on deck. Do not miss it. Barry Lamar Bonds. The greatest player I've played against, period. And I've played against some great ones.
There's a long one to right field. Forget about it. Barry Bonds with a spectacular 3-run homer.
Mount Rushmore, he's gonna start with him. Regardless of the controversy, how you feel about him, the things he was able to do and accomplish, just simply amazing. Ooh. Hate him or not, when he steps up, it's an event. It's no longer a baseball game. It's the rock stars on stage and everybody expects a show.
Busted his bat, and you believe that.
What do you have, like 100,000 intentional walks in one season and still hit 70-something home runs, swung and missed maybe 3 or 4 times? That's just unheard of. If he swung the bat, worst case scenario was a foul tip. He didn't waste pitches. And I'm telling you, he hit me a line drive that caught me. I'm just glad my face wasn't in the way because I like my face, and I'm glad it's still intact. Baseball, you have 2 sides to play, offense and defense. I think defense is something that we're expected to be good at. You know, you have a glove, you should make that play, you should do this, you should do that. Everybody understands how difficult it is to be a great hitter. So when you're such a dominant hitter, that overshadows everything.
Barry Bonds, home run.
You look at the Hall of Fame, very seldom do we talk about what they do defensively or what their career was like defensively. You got Ozzie Smith, who will be talked about, obviously just, he's a Wizard of Oz. Outside of him and maybe a couple other guys, it's all about offense. It's what did you do offensively? All this weighted runs created, home runs, RBIs, on-base percentage, slugging percentage, all those things that they determine make you a good ball player. And it's really only one side of the ball. If you're a premium position middle infielder, well, there's a lot of weight put on that also. Like if I wasn't doing my job on that side, it wouldn't matter what I did offensively because they'd have shipped me out to the grass and said, we're gonna get a real shortstop in here to do that.
Bonds going, and he steals it without a throw. And that's number 500.
So Barry being such a dominant offensive force. We talk about intentional walks, being walked with the bases loaded because they were that afraid of him. With 2 outs, be it, that says something, that we respect you so much that we don't even want to deal with you. More than anything, on top of that, offense is probably the fastest way to change the game. Runner on first, Barry's up, it's a 2-run home run. That could be a 2-0 lead. You can make a great defensive play, but offense is what you get praised for. Favorite Barry Bonds home run? There are so many. There's the record breaker. There's him passing his godfather, Willie. But I'd have to say my favorite, because I was in the ballpark, was the first pitch fastball from John Lieber off the McDonald's sign. And I've been a fan of seeing so many on TV, but there's nothing like being in the ballpark, playing against Barry, or if you're his teammate, you got to see a lot of them playing with him, where he hits the ball and you hear the crack of the bat. And you hear all the haters stand up and cheer because they know they're witnessing something great. The venom that was getting poured, his way in Philly until that ball came off the bat. That's probably my favorite home run. I really can't say I've ever seen a sweeter swing, and there are a lot of swings I admire. Albert's one. Griffey's another one. Mark McGwire had a swing. But Barry Bonds, when I would struggle, I would sit there and just watch his tapes just to see what he's doing. Not that I was trying to be Barry, because you can't be Barry. That's like playing golf and saying, I'm going to do what Tiger does. You can't do it. But what are the takeaways? Because that swing was so pretty, and I would get in the box and just imagine, I'm Barry. I'm confident, I'm the best player ever, and I got a sweet swing. And that's how a lot of times I would get myself out of slumps, just to imagine I was him. And it's amazing how, acting can get you out of being who you are. I'm playing a role. I'm not Jimmy Rollins, who's, one for my last 20. I'm Barry, who doesn't swing and miss.
Home run, Jimmy Rollins.
He probably doesn't know that, but he's gotten me out of a few slumps. My advice to you young athletes out there, no matter what sport it is that you're playing, find somebody that you admire. Watch them when they're in the box. What are they thinking? That's how you learn the game. You don't know what's actually going on in their minds, but you have to play a game in your own head. That's how you teach, that's how you learn. How would you have made that play? Put yourself in their shoes and imagine that's you. So when it happens in the game, you've already done it. You can either do your homework or be left behind. But it starts with visualization. Your mind does not know if you're physically doing it or if it's something that is just running through. We don't communicate the way we're talking right now. Your body doesn't communicate like that. Close your eyes. Visualize how it feels that you're going to have success, and don't be surprised when it happens. So there you have it, the breakdown of Barry Lamar Bonds, the most dangerous and feared hitter of our time. Do not miss it.